Oh hey, look who's here! Thanks for tuning in and you're watching GTR as it said on the card. GTR. 3 letters, very awesome. So thanks for tuning in today guys. We'll be talking about drifting. There are two ways to actually initiate a drift. One is the e-brake and one is the handbrake. The e-brake is the L2 button or the LT button on the Xbox, and the e-brake, which is the handbrake, or you might call it anything, that is the square button in the PS4 and the X button on the Xbox. So this is what you call an e-brake drift. Once you hit the e-brake, the car really locks its tires and then you start drifting. So this is the easiest way to drift in this game. Just lock your e-brakes and then you can initiate a drift. But then what about e-brake? That was about e-brake drifting, right? But what about normal brake drifting? Normal brake drifting are is also possible, but then normal brake drifting can be used for like longer drifts. The handbrake drift can be only used for sudden movements, like if you just want a shorter drift. If you want to really start a shorter drift, you can just do that. And let's take a small break here and let's look at the petrol pump in Ventura Bay. So let me just park my car really good here. Oh, sorry, the art center. I'm so sorry. It looked like petrol pump to me. The other one. So that looks like Opera House in Sydney. Okay, and let's get going, and I'll show you the normal brake drifting. All the while I've been done e-brake, so you know how e-brake is. Now that is an e-brake drift right there. Uh, Now the drift I'll be pulling from now on are normal brake drifts. So you will be seeing the tread marks on the tires will be longer because these are normal brake drifts. I'm just tapping the button and the car starts locking the tire and just unlocking it, so it starts the movement. So these are normal brake drifts. So the drift is a bit longer, as you see here. See, I'm just making big donuts there, but it's not giving me the fall right there. These are really big drifts. So just see that once you tap the brake, the car really turns into like stops that really motion and turns into drifting. And this is the video where I'm actually doing a drift with the Nissan GTR, and this video is gonna post on GTR. So isn't that a coincidence, guys? GTR, and I'm a member of GTR. Wow. Okay, so one more thing. There's another way to do drift in this game, apart from the normal brake and apart from the e-brake. The last way is just pressing both of them at once. I'll show you what it is, but pressing both of them at once. You might be saying that it won't make much of a difference, but it will actually do make a difference, because once you tap them both of them once, you will get that sudden movement. You will start your drift early, and you will make it a bit longer. So these drifts are combined by both the drifts. So I start the drift early, but the drift continues longer. I'll show you another example here. Okay, there's normal e-brake drifting. It's normal one. Okay, this coming corner, I'll be showing you the other drift. Right there. That was not a drift. I was trying to take a U-turn there, so that's not a drift. But I'll show you in one more thing. Hold on. Let me see a proper way to demonstrate locking drift in this game. I personally call it the locking drift because I lock the tires longer. So right there. Now that was a locking brake drift. You can use this getting into alleys and getting out of alleys. Like in drift events, you are forced to go into those small tighty routes, right? So there where you use the drift. And now I'm going to show you my setup, like my tuning setup for drift cars. I specifically tune my cars for different events. And one more pro tip here, guys, that don't use one car for everything. You cannot use one car. If it's a sprint event, at least keep 3 cars in your garage, but it's if possible 5 if you have a lot of money, but in the game, not in real life. Just keep three cars, one car specifically for drift and one car specifically for grip, and the other car you can just play around with drift and grip events. So that's a pro tip. And now the first and most important thing is you change your tires on your car. The tires make a lot of difference. Choose the highest tire which says drift, and the highest one is extreme drift. There's nothing part of that, and the other one is performance drift. And the other thing is brakes. Brakes are really important. Once you tap the brake, the drift starts, right? So brakes are important, and handbrake. This is the e-brake, and you need this fully tuned up or max tuned up if you're stuck in some level. And the braking too. One more thing, you must keep the car in between in between the center thing and in between the drift thing. Now you could also do everything to drift, but don't do that. Don't just don't do everything to drift. Then your car will start spinning. Even if you just move your analog stick a bit left or a bit right, it'll go into a actual drift motion. So just keep it in between. And there are three more things. One is braking drift assist. If you turn on the braking drift assist, it will help you initiate the brake. The braking will be initiated quicker. And the stability assist, that once you're in that curve, and if the stability is on, you'll be given a special help to just keeping on that drift. Unless you learn how to control your car in corners, you can just turn that off. And launch control is a must. You must turn on launch control. And I kept drift stability off because I know how to counter steer and all that in corners. So, and braking bias, keep braking bias at rear. So once you start the drift, you start from the rear, right? And one thing you change that won't help in drift is spring stiffness and sway bars. You change it to left or right, doesn't matter. Nitrous, coming to nitrous, this is very, very important. For drift events, choose nitrous to more of duration, or just max it to duration, because really you need that nitrous more than you need less nitrous with power. So you need more of the tire spin than you need to gain speed, right? So that was my video teaching you how to drift. Now just go and try it out with your car and tell me if this works, or if it doesn't work, or if you know something more better to help people drift. But that was me teaching you how to drift there. So just take your car out for a spin and just do some drift event. And make sure you smash the like button and destroy the subscribe button. All right, guys, it's my time. Aditya signing off. See you soon. Bye bye.